Well, hello everybody, how's it going? Today, we're gonna be playing a game of this one, whatever what it does, but I could not believe what is gotta be for that game. This is Texas Realistic Slot Car Roleplay. We're going to be spawning for one of the vehicles, like anything around here. The list of vehicles are Volkswagen Tiguan, but even more for vehicle is the Toyota Camry XLE, the Chrysler Pacifica Touring L plug-in hybrid with front-wheel drive, Hyundai Kona SEL, Hyundai Kona SEL, Toyota RAV4, but it's not going to be for that what happens around here. This is the Kona SEL. And we're pretty sure somebody is actually trying to come and get me around here. So, that must be the XSE, the Nissan Murano, the 2024 model year, Volvo EX90 Ultra, 2016 Lincoln MKZ Reserved Edition, Lexus RS350, and it's kind of a little bit big. The Honda CR-V Sport Touring Hybrid, Nissan Kicks, which isn't going to be good. The XC90 T6 Momentum 2022 model year, Acura MDX Advanced A-Spec all-wheel drive. I've never seen this vehicle like that. I'm not probably sure if I'm gonna be making up this video. The HRV LX could be the Honda as well. Mini Countryman SE. There is many more of one of the cars as well. There's Honda Odyssey around here, the RAV4 Limited, the XLE RAV4, Chevrolet Equinox, Honda Pilot, Highlander 2024 edition or 2024 model year, Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, iForce Max, Nissan Altima SV, Kia Sportage X-Line, Honda Protege Touring, Honda Protege Ford Edge. There is a lot more cars. There's Genesis GV80, Ford Escape, Subaru Outback, Acura TLX Type P, Kia Forte X Premium, Toyota Avalon. I didn't have anything as well. Chevrolet Equinox LT, Audi RS5, Kia Sorento, Kia Terralude, the NX350, Sports Luxury, Audi A3, Chevrolet Spark, Hyundai Tucson, Lexus RS350 F Sport, Kia K5 GT, Jeep Cherokee Limited, Subaru Forester Touring, Nissan Leaf SV, Infiniti QX80, Nissan Sentra X, Nissan Sentra is Chevy Trax. I probably didn't like that car. Toyota Corolla hatchback. And that's everything around here for all of the cars. But I'm gonna be picking up a Toyota Avalon. I'm gonna be driving for that anyway, for some sort of like anything as well. So there is a little bit more cars to do this as well. So I accidentally pressed it for this one, but I'm not going to be putting around for one of the cars. If I'm gonna be start driving one of the miles, you see one of the players that isn't going to be look like anything as well. So no, I'm not gonna be adding for another friend. So I'll be added a vehicle for somewhat other kinds of this one. Everyone have just kept on spawning like that. Oh, wait a second. I'm actually gonna be turning on the car, so where do I turn the car on? This is not possible if I'm not going to be saying this. This is not when I just gotta be starting the engines around here, so how can I drive for this vehicle? Let me know down in the comments if I try to start up a 2001 Toyota Avalon. So I'm not probably sure if I'm gonna be turning on the car for some sort of like that. Oh dear. So I'm not probably sure if I'm gonna be hitting the brakes. So I'm using for some sort of like other kinds of cars, like anything as well. So this is where I'm just gonna get off the vehicle and delete the vehicle as far as I could. I may not actually going to respawn the vehicle, so maybe we're going to spawn the Acura or some sort of like anything as well. I'll just spawn the Genesis GV80, which is quietly, we're gonna be wait over here. If the car spawns directly over here, so I am not actually sure if we're gonna be using the car key like this one. So I'm just gonna be picking up the car key as well, and this isn't gonna be supposed to be. I'm going to lift off for the car or something like this one. So oh jeez, I just absolutely panic itself. Oh, I just turned the car alarm on. That sounds a little bit pretty bad. I'm just gonna jump out of here. Oh jeez, I'm gonna get rid of this car and reset my character for myself. I have just respawned myself and she's right over here, but I'm not actually gonna be for driving a little bit for that thing overall. So I jump on inside of that cabin, but I'm quite enough pretty sure that we're gonna be starting the car. So all you have to do is hold. It's not gonna work. It's definitely working around here for pretty much. Then it's absolutely probably working for me, and it's time for me to drive for the first time. Hooray! I just absolutely driving a car. Looks like I'm starting to drive for all the way from a Costco right behind me for around here for this one. So we're gonna get around here. I absolutely had this car key over here. You can lock your car or anything as well if you parked your car for some sort of like anything as well. There must be an oil refinery over here, as we never seen this from before. So I may not actually gonna be drive all the way through around here. So I'm going to get away from her as possible, which is not exactly how toxicity it is for some sort of like anything around here for this. So I have blasted over 100 miles an hour, and now it was absolutely a top speed is 111 miles an hour. Of course, it could be 112 to 113 miles per hour. I drive an absolute maniac around here, because I gotta tell you something, that this gameplay was absolutely totally cursed, or even running low on flames, or running low on frames per second, even though I'm running on 7 to 5 frames per second. Maybe 3 frames per second it was. This is kind of actually for that bad. So it looks like I terribly ran towards of the south or some sort of like anything as well. I ran towards into the stop sign, and this is where I definitely cannot able to see like that. So this is absolutely for some sort of a little bit bad thing as well. I cannot able to repair a vehicle for this one, so I still actually going to be taking a little bit for one thing as well. I'm absolutely going to be restarting the engine, of course, as well. So, the airbags have just worked pretty much, but we're still good to go. And this car runs around 17,093 miles that I have never driven around here at this point. You could actually change for some sort of jobs, and where you spawn out of nowhere, and there is a used cars for sales. Like, this is absolutely concluded around here. This is the dealership that you just buy cars or other stuff around here, just like currency and slot cars. Like one of the other games around here was just too controversial. Even though I'll be end of this video at the parking side around here for just like that. Ran over a stop sign, and we're gonna be finishing off with this video of just for a bit. And probably we're outside of that church or some kind of a local restaurant or something. So we're gonna be going for reverse, and it's definitely working for a bit. So if I'm just gonna turn off the car, and I did not park safely because of this game, or my computer isn't running so well for a long time, even though what I actually gotta say about this. So we're absolutely gonna end up this video this way. There are a few places to drive. In this place around here, it automatically turns on the headlights. I didn't presume around here, but I'm not actually going to be saying around here for this one. So this is pretty awful for me around here. It automatically drives around itself around here. It automatically steers from anything around here from above around here. I never hear for this some kind of safety features like that. Even I just totally hearing something like anything it goes. And even I turn on the headlights on, it's absolutely brightening so well. Oh god, here comes the stop sign. However, I never seen a stop sign, of course. I just tried to make an attempt to make up this video. Even that I just gonna be trying to avoid some kind of stop signs, of course. So I'm gonna be switching to neutral. So I'm not gonna be making things bad happen around here for something like this. So we're gonna end up this video here in the middle of the town that I just went for. And there must be for some sort of a railroad bridge over here or for something like else, or maybe not. So thankfully the game is linked in description below, so you can leave a like or some sort of like anything as well. Leave a like of this game for probably for something else. If you enjoy to drive for one of these cars, just hold L and or some sort of like anything as well. Just hold, press S and F, which can actually start on the engine, or other kinds of key blinds you can start of the engine around here for one of these cars what you are driven. So the game is linked in the description. Once again, that I just totally saying this on the Roblox around here for something like else. And there must be plenty ways to drive anywhere you want and anywhere you go throughout any other kinds of towns, countrysides, and even highways, of course, that even features around here. If you let me know down in the comments if this map is actually gonna be totally full around here for some sort of like anything where it goes. So thanks for watching, and we'll be see you down on the road. This is TC is signing off in the flesh, and I'll talk to you mini lads and street racing geeks or other kinds of one of other some sort of viewers from around the world all later for this time. I'll be see you in the next video if I'm gonna be drive something else. And anyways, I gotta go. However, if this video ends, I may absolutely gonna crash if somebody tries to hit me. Well, sorry, I absolutely being hit by something else for some sort of like the other kinds of guys around here for this one. So, look how the airbags have just filled everywhere around here in the vehicle. So, of course, this car making this a little bit safe, but less safer, as I never really it was. So I'm be trying to fix this car later as well. So I might actually gonna be playing this again even later on. So absolutely, this video ends right here. So I'm just gonna be repairing of this vehicle, and well, I'm good to go once again. So thanks again, and we'll see you in another 2 days.